and I quote, "I don't want to bring a new woman along every time, and if I don't bring anyone, my grandmother will marry me off."
To which you replied, and I quote, "She can't marry you off until you're done with university," which we both know is a lie. She managed to promise several women from when I was 16 that I'd be a good husband someday.
Zoey chuckled, putting her clutch under her arm and reaching up to straighten his tie. His breath hitched before he could stop it. He hadn't prepared himself for her touch, though he should have known better. Their years of friendship had taught him that Zoey would touch him whenever she wanted to. She was free with affection. Since he was her best friend, that affection was aimed at him, too, which would have been totally fine had he not been harboring feelings for her. "What?" she asked, frowning. Apparently, riding a tie required concentration.
What?
He replied dumbly. "Why did you gasp?"
I didn't gasp.
Of course you did. I heard you.
You must have heard wrong.
Her hands brushed against his skin. He gritted his teeth. "What's going on with you?" Zoey asked, her gaze flickering between his face and his tie. "Do you want to go in there with a skewed tie?"
Okay.
"Sawyer," she said, stilling in front of him. Rich, dark brown eyes that had gone from amused to concerned peered up at him.
"It's fine, Zoe,"
he replied, gently taking her hands and lowering them to her sides.
"I'll fix it in the bathroom.
Or I can fix it." "No," he said too sharply. He cleared his throat.
"It's fine. No one will think less of us because my tie's skew."
She studied him. He worried she'd see right to what he wanted to hide from her. Instead, concern was replaced by light, and seconds later, she pushed him back against the car. It wasn't the strength she did it with that had his breath leaving his lungs. It was the surprise.
"What the hell?"
he gasped. "Let me fix your tie, damn it." Her hands were on his tie before he could stop her, which accounted for his instinctual reaction. He blocked her, slid an arm between himself and her body, and blocked her. "What are you doing?" she asked, still struggling to get to his tie.
"I'm protecting myself against this vicious attack."
"It's only vicious because you won't let me fix your tie." His efforts intensified. For a few minutes they struggled.
"When did you get so strong?"
Sawyer asked when she took one of his arms and pinned it to the car.
"Why are you holding back?"
Her words were interspersed by little huffs of breath.
"You'd get hurt if I didn't,"
he retorted, then let out a startled laugh when one of her hands clutched at his side.
"No,"
he gasped now, realizing her plan.
"Don't. This is underhanded."
He broke off when she began tickling him in earnest, and his attempts to defend himself became clumsier. He twisted, but that gave her access to the side of his body she knew was the most ticklish. She showed him no mercy.
"Stop it."
"Not until you tell me why you won't let me fix your tie."
"Fine. If it's that important, you can fix it."
She lifted her hands in pseudo-surrender. "Are you going to tell me why you didn't want me to fix it in the first place?" He eyed her hands warily, but didn't answer. What would he say?
"When you touch me, it's hard to remember. We're only supposed to be friends."
That wouldn't work. If he were ever inclined to reveal his feelings for her, he wouldn't choose now. They were in an empty parking lot. There was a fast food restaurant across the road. Next to it, the post office. Some homeless people slept under the shelter of the post office building. A couple of drunk people staggered down the road from the bar he knew was nearby. It didn't exactly scream romance. Besides, he was about to attend a family